5,
Thank you.
4, 3.
I'm joined in the studio by the members of the band Geology. Thanks for joining us, guys.
Thank you. My name's Ian Hall. I play bass guitar and I sing in Geology.
My name's Dan Sullivan. I'm a guitarist and occasional vocalist.
My name's Devin Cole. I'm the drummer for this, guys.
I'm Justin. I play guitar.
And how do you guys know each other?
I don't know.
So, know them.
Well, these three have been friends since they're like elementary school, right?
Yeah.
Since like 1960.
Yeah, we've had like a couple of projects together in the past, and this is sort of accumulation of like things that
Culmination.
have happened.
I'm the
Same thing.
newcomer.
Dan's the missing link.
Yeah.
We needed him to really get
Culminate.
serious.
So
Yeah.
the three of you were together first, and then Dan joined.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it culminated.
Copulate.
Yeah.
What are some influences that brought you guys together to make the music that you do?
Well,
Drugs.
Everything that
Just
we've
kidding.
ever listened to. Ever.
pretty much like I was pleased because when I met these guys, they all shared a lot of like we had a bunch of artists in common that we liked, and
Like Interpol.
it just I don't know, it just worked out really well. It was seamless.
There's this band called Women that we really get a lot of inspiration from.
Women is good. We all like women.
Yeah.
We all love women a
The
lot.
band
We're
and
great lovers
the
of
gender.
women.
No,
both,
right.
both
We love women.
forms
We
of
love women.
I, for one, am
You?
a lover of women. I don't know about them.
It's, you know.
What's your progress in this area of playing like local shows? How often have you guys been doing it?
We started off playing a couple parties, and then it kind of like went
It
to
exploded from there.
right.
Yeah,
exploded.
people have been digging it, surprisingly. I mean, there wasn't much of a scene to start with for local original music, but the more we play, the more people want to hear us, which is nice.
We're still kind of in the early stages, though. We don't have nearly as much exposure as certain other bands around here, like Frank and the Red Hot say. But it's definitely been fun.
We just played a show that no one really showed up to, but the band that we opened for played at Bonnaroo at one point in their lives.
Where was that
Yeah.
show?
The
Kingman's Bar.
Kingman's.
We're playing Kingman's tomorrow night too.
Yeah.
I felt kind of bad for the other band, more for them and not for us, because we're kind of used to not being listened to, sort of. Like we could take it, but then when you have like a band like a band from New York that comes up, you know, on tour, and like nobody comes to that, that's kind of like we're like, well, we're sorry.
Yeah. Oh, well.
Maine.
They enjoyed it.
They were good.
We all
Yeah.
enjoyed it.
They got
Yeah.
paid at least, you know.
They got paid.
Oh yeah.
Free tabs at the bars.
Yeah.
That's your pay. It's
Yeah,
free.
That was enjoyable.
Open
Is that
tab.
worth
yeah.
it though?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
so-
really worth
yeah.
it.
It's always fun.
How many gigs have you been doing like a weekend lately?
Roughly, not that often.
Probably like once a week on average.
Yeah, recently about once a week.
If not every other week.
Yeah, but we're hoping to gain more momentum and keep doing more as we continue playing.
We
You guys mostly
played
play at Kingman?
Kingman's.
Sometimes.
We
We
played.
played there a couple
Women's.
times now.
Yeah.
It's still a lot of parties.
We play with ourselves too.
Yeah, there's a
All of us individually.
hopefully got some festivals this summer.
Festivals.
Yeah.
Like
Festivals.
Like Seeker ones.
the
Secret
big
festivals.
ones, yet to be disclosed.
Right.
Those ones out there.
How often do you guys practice?
At least
That's
Three.
it. We should probably do that. We
Two-
should probably start practicing.
2 or 3 times a week on our, like if we've got a gig coming up, and we practice for a couple hours at a time, but it's hard because we're all in school and you have to like organize 4 different lives.
Yeah, there's definitely
And,
a lot of
I wasn't
conflicting
counting
schedules.
Dan when I said 3, but
Yeah,
no, I'm just kidding.
But no, but yeah, there's definitely a lot of like conflicting schedules, but like we always try to make time for it. So
Saturday's a pretty good day.
yeah, we
Saturday
usually practice
usually
for a long
works.
time on Saturday.
Except for when Lauren's sleeping.
Yes.
She doesn't like that. She's grimacing now.
And you guys are playing at the All Points North Festival, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically.
How'd you guys find out about that?
Lauren.
Lauren hooked us up.
Yep.
Are we not supposed to say your name? You edit that out. Just edit me right now. Start editing.
Just add
me
one of those.
right now.
So you were
Lauren's
approached to
laughing
play
right
it though?
now.
You were
Now
asking?
she's pursing her lips.
I actually got an invite on Facebook and didn't even know what it was, and then I had messaged Tim, the guy who owns Kingman's, and he told us that he'd.
So Dan
Work
hooked
us
us
in.
up with it
Dan,
Yeah, it was
we're,
me.
we're
Thanks,
playing
man.
Rucker Palooza in a time
at the Rutgers house.
too.
That's one of the secret festivals.
Yeah.
And do you guys expect a big turnout? Do you think it'll be good publicity for you? And
Rain
I
pending.
hope so.
Hopefully,
All
yeah.
depends on the people organizing it.
I mean, I feel like we definitely play a different style of music compared to most other like student bands on campus.
We're not a jam
As a-
band, essentially.
Yeah, there's usually more of like a rootsy influence with bands in the area, and we tend to veer more towards like indie alternative sound.
For example, we played a show at Woodman's, and the band that went on before us was kind of like a jam band, kind of like music that people can talk in the background to. And then we went on and just completely screamed at everyone equivalently, and we just felt like we were intruding. Like, you know, our songs just, you know, it's more like you
It's
gotta
not a
listen to them
violent
rather
screaming.
than,
It's
right.
not like it's like the screaming of like a parent screaming at their child who they love.
Yeah.
Right, it's a loving, yeah.
A loving
Yeah.
scream.
Our
Yeah.
songs are also really structured. Like you said, we're not jam bands. Very true. We just we write the songs, and then anything outside of that doesn't exist. So
It's kind of like playing
Yeah.
with blocks.
There's a lot of like interlocking guitar parts.
it's like
and-
there's a Lego set, and you build it a specific way.
how big of a set are you guys playing at the All Points North Festival?
Well, it's like a really big Lego set. Like it's
we'll
there's a
probably
lot of
play, like,
blocks.
We'll probably play like a 40, 45-minute set. I mean,
Right.
pretty much at this point, that's the extent of the music that we've written, so we don't have much more than that. But we're opening for a band called the Mallet Brothers, who are coming up from Portland. So we're doing a...
Hot shit, those guys.
Those guys are big time on that plane. Playing it, they probably have a plane they fly.
I wish.
If only.
I hope.
If maybe.
They probably just have a truck or something.
You guys want to
You
buy?
guys are
You guys
weird.
want to buy a plane?
Well, that's
This
our
now's-
next plan.
You guys want to sell our equipment and buy a plane?
No.
We
Why?
could just do this.
On our plane?
Now it's not the.
On the plane.
Yeah.
We're gonna buy a plane.
That's a maybe. Rain pending.
What are your plans for the future other than to buy a plane?
Well, make
not
more
much,
music.
Make more music. This guy might be going to Austria.
I'm graduating. Yeah.
He's graduating. He's
Yeah.
gonna be gone.
So the other three of us are going to be here at least throughout next year, so we hope in one form or another
Yeah.
geology will continue at least through the next year.
We're
but-
gonna go underground.
Underground. I'm slowly trying to eat my drum set like one piece at a time. So hopefully by the end of the year, I will have consumed and recycled the entire thing.
That's how we make our part of eco.
Yeah, we
In
just
the
got to
green.
get in tune with the
Our
environment.
part of eco.
That's how you do your share.
It's better than eco of part.
Are you guys working on anything right now currently?
Yeah, we have a
Um,
few.
Writing
songs.
some new songs.
Few. Yeah.
We all have brain children, though, songs that we all have
We
that
all
we
have
haven't really.
Who writes most of the
So that's
music?
taking a
We
bit
all
It's
of
pretty
time.
much a democratic process.
Being in the
Each
band-
of us have
And
like
and even when somebody brings like a almost structured song to the practice, like then we all kind of contribute. You know,
Yeah,
if
well,
we're
like,
unsure about like I
Being
don't
in a
know
band
what you're
is
Ian
kind
supposed
of
to
like
play here.
creating
yeah.
love children. You know, like we all put
Put
our
our
soul.
part, like a little bit of our.
We
you
all
know.
tap into our own source, and then it
Three
all
men and a baby.
becomes-
Well, it's like 4 men and babies.
I have it easy because no one else really plays
What?
drums, so I have free reign to just do whatever I want. So that's good. So they write the music, and then I can just do anything.
and usually Ian like I wrote a song and Ian came up with a vocal melody for it. So it's definitely like a democratic process.
Any suggestions I get are like,
Lot
dude,
of
just
input.
be like. And then I'm like,
And-
okay, I'll
Yeah.
do a drum beat.
And we don't really know how to say like, oh, play like an A minor on the G fret string claw. We don't know like music theory that well, so we're like,
Speak for
play this
yourself.
part right here. You know, so
He
it's
knows
kinda
music
hard, but-
theory, but he
Wait,
can interpret
no,
our
rudimentary-
weird language.
Rudimentary
and then-
music theory.
I just am
Yeah.
like all about the wee wahs and the woo woos.
It all seems to come together though, by doing that, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it works.
Essentially.
think.
Hopefully.
Maybe.
Maybe.
What's your guys' best memory as a band?
That time.
with the car, it, like
Oh yeah,
it
that
was
yeah.
like off the cliff.
When it said that.
Yeah,
No,
that-
the window. Remember?
I
Oh,
think
we
it's-
actually did have an opportunity.
Oh, yeah, that's the best. The best.
Yeah.
All to play at a show that didn't happen.
Right now,
Yeah.
This is good.
That's
This is
memories.
right
This
here,
is actually
currently
the
the
happening.
pinnacle of our.
This is the pinnacle of our fame. We're probably not gonna like.
This is about
Yeah.
the edge.
My personal favorite was when Ian's amp shattered the back windshield of his car.
That sucked.
That was the same night that I was pregnant and I was delivering a baby, and the baby actually came out and punched Dan in the face.
And Dan's
uh,
head flew back and broke the.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was actually a case of whiplash.
Justin came bursting in the room with like a huge gallon of hot sauce and like dumped it on the baby, and the baby died.
It was Frank's Red Hot Sauce. I got it from Frank.
Yeah.
Red Hot Sauce.
We actually Skype a lot. Those are good memories too. We get on chat rooms together.
Even when we're in the same room,
Chat
we
roulette.
Skype together.
Sometimes like Dan and I can't even be apart that long, so like we put on Skype while we're sleeping.
So you
And
just
just
snore?
like it's so
Yeah, it was
snoring.
We call it
Our
snorking.
brain waves intermingle. Sometimes
Yeah.
our dreams intermingle too.
Yeah,
That's true. Yeah.
It's called snorking.
But,
Alright, well, thank you, Geology, for joining us in the studio.
I mean,
thanks a lot for having us.
Thanks.
Thank you.
essentially at this point, we have it on lock. Pretty much, we just try to like convey, or control how much meaning we convey, by like controlling our altness.
It's all about image in the end.
It's like
Yeah.
it's all about just like the meaning stream and holding on barely like the rock and roll ghost.
We
you know?
hopefully we intend
The
to
rock and roll
go on
goes.
tour with celebrities such as Meg Ryan and Bob Burnquist.
And White
And Bruce
Diddlefield.
Bolton.
Bruce Bolton.
Bruce Bolton is our
Yeah.
We're sponsored by Shaun White.
main
Shaun
influence,
White
actually.
Sports.
We're in this never-ending
Thank you, Sean
slide of
White.
joking. We can't. No more jokes.
No
All
more
right?
homes.
There's
Alright, thank
Alright.
you.
No more
No more
Homes.
homes. This is the name of our EP.
Yes.
Download it. Check it out.
Check
It's
it out
coming soon.
online.com.
No more homes. By
On the
Geology.
web.
World Wide
Sites.
Web.
Geology,
dot
geology.
EU.
Smell
Google
our
it.
body odor.
Geology.bandcamp.com.
Geology.bandcamp.com.
Listen to it, please.
All right.
Don't just pretend to.